Hey, it's Heather with Prescriptive Living, where our savvy singles come to get their tips to fail-proof life and love. And recently I was talking with a gentleman who had married a woman, and part of his criteria was she'd already had a child and she still looked good in her bathing suit. And so he found her attractive, and those are certainly nice things. But I want to share, when you're building a relationship that is serious and could involve children and a real future, I wanted to share some things that really become important to align on to have a successful outcome. So the first and foremost is the most easy and obvious, which is chemistry. It's nice to have chemistry that is unexplainable, that there's just that mutual attraction to one another. That's always nice, but that is not enough to carry people into successful outcomes. Next is to pay attention to your shared experiences. And this is not talking about intimate shared experiences. This is talking about shared experiences when you're just doing the basics of life. It's really important to be able to like each other and to like spending time with a person to build successful outcomes. Next is their personality. Really important to pay attention to this because personalities are fixed. So, do you really enjoy each other's personalities and who you are at the core? Next is behavior. This is the reactions. This is the responses. This is how do you show up when the crap hits the fan. These can be modified, at least with most personality types. Usually if they're willing, not always. There are one personality type, two personality types that generally don't modify, but the rest do. And so it's important to pay attention to behaviors because the reactions are important, and as well as how receptive people are to meet you in their behaviors if they are showing up. Next is just skills in communication and conflict. When the going gets tough, how do you handle it? How do you handle the conflict? How skilled are you at communicating and addressing those things that are difficult? Final thing is the core needs of the sexes. And this is important because there are 3 for men and 4 for women. And anytime these are not nurtured or taken care of, the relationship starts to go into a death spiral where each person doesn't want to show up for each other. Leading researchers have found that you should expect to have as good of a relationship as was modeled for you when you were growing up. So if you haven't gotten advanced training, then that is where your expectations should be set as far as what you'll likely experience inside your own relationship. With a little bit of investment in developing your skills and aligning on the majors, you can go very, very well and have a beautiful relationship. In fact, success so much favors the prepared that they say that there's an 80% likelihood of more success with relationship preparations when necessary. So, wanted to leave you with that. Cheers to living and loving well, and we'll see y'all soon.